In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Retool. Retool is a powerful platform for building internal tools quickly, and the basic workflow is actually very straightforward once you understand the main pieces. The core idea is that you connect your data, build your interface, and then use queries to make everything work together. In this walkthrough, I'll guide you through that setup so you can get comfortable with the overall process. To begin, go to Retool and open the platform in your browser. Once you're inside, it helps to keep in mind the three key parts of using Retool. First, you connect a database or an API so your app has access to data. Second, you drag and drop user interface components to design what people will see and interact with. Third, you write queries that link those components to your data source. That's really the foundation of building in Retool. Next, head to the resources section. This is where you connect your data sources, and it's one of the most important areas to understand early on. In Retool, resources act as the connection layer between your app and external systems. When you open this section, you can choose what kind of source you want to work with. From there, connect your data by selecting the database or API you want to use. Retool supports many common options, including PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Google Sheets, and Firebase. The right choice depends on where your data already lives. If you're practicing, just focus on choosing the source that matches your project. This step is essential because your app needs a live connection before it can display or update any information. After that, click on Database. This is where you can create a table and begin organizing the information your app will rely on. Even if your structure is simple at first, setting up the database properly makes everything else easier as you continue building. Once your data connection is ready, go to the Classic Apps tab on your dashboard and click Create New. This opens the visual editor, which is the main workspace for designing your app. The editor is where Retool really starts to feel intuitive because you can build visually instead of coding everything from scratch. Now use the left panel to drag and drop visual elements onto the central canvas. You can add components like tables, buttons, input fields, and text blocks. These pieces form the user interface of your app. As you place them on the canvas, think about what information users need to see and what actions they need to take. A table might display records, an input can collect information, and a button can trigger a query. That's the basic Retool workflow. Connect your data, open the editor, and build your interface with components you can later link together through queries.